Here's why AMD stock remains one to watch moving forward. Advanced Micro Devices stock continues to trade at a premium valuation in the market. This valuation reflects the company's growth potential in its bid to become a clear AI play. However, valuation does matter, and it's something investors need to monitor closely in the coming quarters. Let's dive in. The AI race. Here's why Advanced Micro Devices deserves a spot in your portfolio. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. In this increasingly uncertain market, investors are right to be cautious when picking stocks for their portfolios. Inflation is still raging, interest rates are rising, and tech stocks continue to see downside volatility. Indeed, Advanced Micro Devices reflect this volatility well, currently trading at roughly double the stock's 52-week low, but down 20% from its peak. Impressively, AMD's valuation has held strong, with the stock trading around 8 times sales and 26 times forward earnings. While certainly a lower valuation than Nvidia's, it's one that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. More on that later. That said, I do think there are plenty of reasons for this heightened valuation. The rise of artificial intelligence and AMD's role in providing the back-end computing power to support this secular growth catalyst is noteworthy. Until AI-related growth slows, AMD remains a name to watch. And while rival Nvidia will continue to be a dominant player in this space, even if AMD maintains its small market share, this catalyst will be big for growth. Here's more on this catalyst and what else I'm watching right now. AI growth could be meaningful. Currently, most investors in the semiconductor space have given Nvidia the benefit of the doubt when it comes to dominating the AI space for GPUs and CPUs. That's probably fair, and I think AMD's relative position in the overall chip sector is one that is more niche, focused on the company's EPYC CPUs and Pensando DPU. These are products that can benefit from the AI boom, but may be less ubiquitous than the products offered by Nvidia. That said, I do think AMD's recent acquisition of French firm Ipsology is an acquisition worth watching. The company is looking to gain AI inference and optimization tools as a result of the deal, with AMD's focus on improving its position within the AI sector on full display as a result of this deal. Notably, AMD will also absorb Mipsology's skilled labor, something that will be important if AMD is going to make a shift into the software space. Now, transitioning from a hardware-focused player to a software play, as well as likely to provide some turbulence. That isn't a foolproof strategic move by any stretch. However, if AMD can pull this off, I think it could be big for those betting on the AI revolution. I'm watching this closely and will provide updates moving forward. Valuation still matters. Like its competitors, AMD certainly has some top-notch growth prospects. That's undeniable and why I'm still bullish on the stock over the long term. However, over the near to medium term, there are some concerns I think could lead to some downside volatility. Chief among these concerns is valuation, as previously mentioned. I recently recorded a rather intriguing video on AMD's valuation, starting the video off with the statement, "When Cathie Wood believes a particular growth stock is overvalued, that speaks volumes." The video was about ARM Holdings' IPO, but the idea holds for most players in the chip sector. If enough growth investors don't believe in the valuations of companies in the chip sector or demand somehow falls apart for these chips, the companies could see significant downsides. After all, at many multiples of these companies' revenue, chip stocks continue to trade in what I would consider to be the nosebleeds of companies with nosebleed valuations right now. What now? Moving forward, I think it's going to be important for investors in AMD, or any chip maker for that matter, to pay close attention to how these companies actually deliver in the coming quarters. Like its peers, AMD will need to continue to grow into its valuation. And while the company has thus far been able to impress in this regard, past performance is no guarantee of future success. We're all aware of this reality, and that's the investing game. But sometimes it's important to remind ourselves of this fact. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.